So, it's back. Daredevil has now come back to the Marvel Universe, and it is amazing to see all these characters come back after, 6 years now, and it's terrific. So, this is based on the Devil's Reign story, where of course Kingpin comes into power. He becomes mayor of New York now. He got his ultimate wish after all those over a decade ago. And this episode for season 4, basically, it's just basic season 4 of the show, and it's terrific. It's amazing seeing all the different cast members back. It's awesome, and it continues all those stories, just fantastic, and it opens up really great. It's just Foggy, Matt, and Karen just look they're about to retire from all the great stuff they've done, all just chilling in Josie's bar, everything's all great, and then of course Foggy gets on the call and something goes wrong, and then Matt hears it and he goes into action. And you find out that it's Poindexter. Bullseye has broken out. He's got his new, of course, cadmium adamantium backbone, and he's just going at it. He kills Foggy. I was like, oh my god! In the first episode of season 4, this is, and I'm like, oh my god! I literally started crying. I was like, no, don't kill Foggy, and they did. And then Matt just has this epic fight with Bullseye again. It is awesome, and I love the way it opens up. It opens up differently. It's not the typical blood on the streets or the city. It opens up they use the X ratio to go from full screen to widescreen. It was really good how they've done it so well, and the new intro was great with the building blocks and everything, and it terraforms and it reforms into Daredevil. That was really cool, but the opening fight scene with Bullseye was terrific, and it's from the same director that did Loki season 2. So this revival is gonna be great, and it is amazing. We get to see what happens after after that. It takes 1 year later after Foggy's death. May rest in peace, Foggy. You are a legend. And you just see Matt and Karen not in a good shape of mind. They both go to the trial of Poindexter, who now goes to prison. And we get to see the return of Kingpin again. Still being evil Kingpin again, and Vanessa taking over joining now the criminal empire now. I think she worked with the Treacherous Mafia. Then her and Fit have a chat about I want to make the city better and all that stuff, and it's really, really, really good. And we also get to see Heather Duffy. That's Matt's new girlfriend, because after Foggy's death, they've now called her to Matt Murdock and McDuffie. So Matt's still doing the lawyer stuff, but after Foggy's death, he's crossed the line. He's kind of like what Deadpool was in Deadpool written Spider-Man 2. They went through one tragedy, one problem, and they just quit being their superhero aspects. So that's really interesting again. So we get to see how 1 year after the death of Foggy has really changed him, messed him up. And it's really good too. And again, seeing the cast was great, the filmmaking was great, and it's really good. And this whole episode builds up to Kingpin becoming mayor, which he eventually does. He wins the election. He is now taking over New York City in the most frightening way possible. There is White Tiger. He's doing some action. He's on the TV up in the bar. So that's pretty cool. And it is just amazing. And we even get to see we get to see Ben Urich's daughter. So we found out he actually has a daughter now, because he of course died back a decade ago, back in season 1. So I guess the daughter is continuing her father's legacy, doing reports and all that stuff, and asking what people think about the Kingpin and all that. And it's great. Even in the scene where Matt reunites Fist and they're having the chat in the diner is really good. It was done so good. The dialogue between the two were great. It was done so well, and this is brilliant how they brought back all these. I mean, I knew these shows the Netflix shows were all canon anyway, but I'm glad they're back in the MCU. We've seen Matt and Fist throughout Phase 4, Spider-Man, Echo, and She-Hulk. Which I have to say, if this is set like in 2026, and of course we last saw those two in Echo, which was 2025. So this show is now taking place probably 2027, because that's where Brave New World is. So I guess it's taking place probably like in the maybe in the springtime. There's a lot of fog and a lot of cold winter stuff. So it's not winter time. It'll probably be spring because they're all using coats and stuff. And we do get to see Muse. You see his hand making some paint on the new Fist graffiti because that's the villain they're bringing in from the Chip Zdarsky run, who killed Blankbot in the books. But it is amazing. I'm so happy. They're doing two more. They're doing the first two episodes today. This is episode 1. We're gonna do episode 2 in a minute. Fantastic.